winter is here. It's time to get all cozy with our outfits, and that includes our accessories. So today, Orly is going to show us how to give our old sweaters new life with her DIY sweater totes. I love these.
Aren't these so fun? Look at how cool those look. I think the thing that I love about this so much is how versatile this can be, really depending on your style. You can make each one of these pieces so completely unique, which is great. And we're using up old things you may have. It's the new year. People are throwing all their stuff into bags to donate and kind of do a little bit of cleaning for the new year. So this is a perfect time to use up some of those pieces.
Absolutely. And it looks like, I mean, it seems like just a sweater and a little handle,
It
right?
absolutely is. I mean, all that you're going to need, is a sweater and a purse strap. And honestly, the purse strap could come from an old handbag you're no longer using, maybe where the body of the bag has been destroyed or you're just not using it anymore, or you can buy them online or even thrift stores. If you're just searching for straps, it doesn't matter what the bag looks like. The cheaper, the better. Just grab something with cool straps.
Cool. What about the sweater? Does it matter what kind we use?
This is what I would say. If you want to use this bag for like everyday use, you think this might be a purse that you're going to use regularly, pick colors that like work with your life. Work with your regular wardrobe, nothing too...
Neutrals maybe?
Exactly. Or you want to think also about size. Your kids' donation clothes are a really great place to go because size-wise, that's actually really a great size. For a lot of these over here, I needed to actually take them in because they were too big, an adult sweater.
And kids grow out of sweaters every season, so you can use last season's sweaters.
Honestly, yeah, and even little hoodies, like you can see this one right here.
Yeah.
See how there's the pocket on it? It's an upside down. This was like a little hoodie. If you wanted, you could sew this closed and open this, and it becomes like a little pocket for your phone.
Oh, right.
So really, all the elements of the original sweatshirt or sweater are going to be totally fine.
Okay, so how do we get started? How do we make this thing?
I'm going to enlist your help.
Okay.
Are you ready, Allie?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to mess this up.
No, you're not going to mess it up. So, guys, what you want to do is here's our sweater. This is a really great sweater, and you can see it's not so oversized, so the body of this is a perfect size. All we want to do is cut off from underarm to underarm. So let me turn this for you, and I'll give you the good fabric scissors.
Alrighty.
And in this case, what works really well is just these little triangles or the end of the diamonds. Just follow that line and cut straight across.
Nice. Okay.
And when you cut, you want to use the hem of your sweater as the new top of your purse. And that's because the sweater always is going to have this really great ribbing type detail on the hem, right? It's got that really great like custom detail on the bottom. So that becomes our top, so then you don't have to clean finish the top at all. And we're going to, perfect.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Yay.
So now we're going to take this, we'll put this over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to flip this inside out. All I have to do now in order to actually turn this into a bag is to sew the bottom closed. So let's take this over here. I'm going to do just 2 simple pins. This is one real easy straight stitch, so it doesn't take too much time, but a little pin. And you want to put it, I'd say, you can do it on a pretty tight setting because, again, since you're just doing a straight stitch, there's not much of a chance here of messing up. So I'm just going to be pushing this through. If you have a zigzag stitch, that's fine. A serger machine, an overlock machine.
Can you hand sew it, or does it have to be a machine?
No, you can absolutely hand sew it. I would say it's just going to take a little longer.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you don't know how to sew, there's no reason not to do this.
All right.
So we get right through to the end, another couple inches.
It's amazing to me how fast that went from a sweater and like already looking like a bag.
Look at this. We flip it inside out. Plus, that cool detail is now like the base of our handbag. So what was once the top, now look at that. That's like a really nice, chic, clean bottom.
It's beautiful.
So now we just add straps.
Okay, how do we do that?
Well, I've got a few options.
Okay.
One thing I got really excited about when I was making it was the idea of using more of the sweater. So I cut off a little bit of the ribbing on either one of my sleeves since I wasn't using my sleeves anyway, and I ended up with this little piece here. I used fray check on the bottom so that that's not going to fray, and now I'm going to attach it. So first thing you want to do is pick your placement of your straps, whether you want them on the corners, on the insides. I'm going to go approximately, 3 inches in. Okay. And first, on the inside, to hide it, so it's nice and clean finish, you pin. Now, I'm going to use these because I think, again, with this with the dark blue on the bottom, this strap will look really nice. So you pull it through just like this. And now, take that pin that you put in and pin through both. So look, this is how it will connect. Now all I have to do is stitch that.
Right.
And we do the exact same thing on this side. And then watch, you'll see how it comes together. You could even go like this, pull it through first.
Right.
And now pin it. And once you come up with one side, the one side's always free to do however you want, but then you have to make sure everything else matches. So if you go 3 inches in, make sure this side is 3 inches in. But then we would do the same thing on the other strap, for the other side, and then that's done. I mean,
It's beautiful.
Literally comes together that quickly.
I love
So all
that.
you have to do is stitch that on both sides.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So cute.
It's
so
really fun. And just to keep in mind when you're looking, the straps, obviously, when you sew on your straps, it's going to depend specifically on the strap you have as far as how you put it in. So a buttonhole stitch on your sewing machine is actually a really great way to give a kind of a clean finished way to put your straps in, because it sort of cleans off the edge.
I love how it's all recycled too, you know, reusing things. Thank you so much,
Exactly.
Orly.
Thanks,
This is so
Allie.
great. And you guys can find full instructions on hallmarkchannel.com. Thank you, Orly.